Hello, it is week 4 of business writing. So, halfway through this week, you will meet the halfway point of this course. So, good job. You're sticking with it, hanging in there. I'm very proud of what you're doing. I love the interaction you have with the forum. With the forums, let's make sure that we stick with writing. A lot of our forums have been getting off track a little bit. So, I'll talk to you about that a little bit more in just a moment. But let's walk through what we're doing this week. First of all, this video will save your grade. It shows you how to do in-text citations and works cited. So if you look down here, our business cause effect essay that's due this week has research in it. So part of that, you'll need to go to the Baker Library website and do some research. The video right here says watch this video for best advice on how to get good sources from Baker's Library site. This will show you how to use Boolean phrases, which really limits your sources, so that instead of getting like 20,000 hits when you run a search, you'll get about 20 hits, and it's much more effective. So please take some time to look through your business cause effect essay prompt and what's required of you for research summaries, and you can see a rubric here and exactly what's required. So please view that. Make sure you watch the video on how to do in-text citations, because you need to show work from your author inside your essay as well as the work cited on the last page. A writer's reference in the MLA section will walk you through citing sources, integrating sources, documenting sources, and so forth. The end of this section shows you exactly what an essay paper should look like. So please look at that. I believe it's 419, 429, something like that. So be sure you go there. So back to Moodle, working our way through, you have some readings this week. So let's go look at those readings. The first reading is chapter 18, so it's going to teach you about cause and effects, why we do cause-effect essays, and how those essays will help you in your college writing. You will go through your essay in progress, so make sure you do that just as you always have, and then you'll also choose an essay to read for analyzing the writer's technique. So make sure you look deeply into those essays. We will also be reading chapters 21 and 22. So those tell us about planning a paper with sources. So this will supplement what you read in a writer's reference. Very good information, very boring information, so make sure you split it up so that you're not doing it all at once. An overview of library sources here, but if you watch my video, you'll get a lot of this. Do pay close attention to note-taking and summary notes, because you do have a research summary due this week for your cause-effect paper. So coming back to Moodle, after you watch the videos and read your assigned chapters, you'll go to Analyzing the Writer's Technique again. This time, please focus your classmate responses on the essay material. A lot of you are focusing on the Powtoon, or you're focusing on the pictures, or you're focusing on the motion. So while I've got you doing these extra applications so that it's not just a boring Q&A forum, I do want us to make sure that we're focused on the content of the essays and not distracted by the presentation of the essays. So you'll turn in your essay in progress, do a grammar activity, make sure it's focused on something that you need to work on when you go to the website for that. Cause-effect essay is due this week with research. Your research summaries actually should be due before. Make sure you do that before you write your paper. And then, of course, as usual, reflecting on your previous work. So the process analysis essay will have feedback for you midweek. You can look at my feedback regarding that paper and come into the forum and tell us what you learned from that paper and the changes you need to make going forward. So I think that pretty much sums it up for week 4. Again, call me, email me, whatever you need to do. If you've got questions, I want to hear from you. Thanks.